Well, it was not Middlewich, Nantwich.
Yes, you tell me. Thank you.
Yeah, Barbridge to Nantwich. Right. Well, I've been thinking about getting diesel, and just happened to look out the side hatch, and the fuel boat is coming along. I thought Aslan sat deep in the water, but that one just got stuck about 3 feet from the bank. An obligatory dollop of the old fuel set for the fuel bug, just like the old days, and they even take cards. Quite splendid. Leaving the area known as Wedgwood Halt, and welcome to what is possibly the warmest day of the year yet. So much so that it's time for a welcome return of the drover's hat.
Country house gent, and I gone bought myself a little boat. Oh, I'm country house gent, and I gone bought myself a narrowboat. Sold everything I ever owned and swapped it all for a life afloat. That's right.
About 2.5 miles to start with today, to a group of forelocks next to the little hamlet of Meaford. Afterwards, it's then about another mile to 2 locks and the town of Stone, where there's also a boater service point. It's been commented on a recent video that all the locks, especially before Harecastle Tunnel, seem like a lot of work for not much reward. And the question was, could I possibly do all the canals without doing the locks?
Missed a bit.
Yeah, I didn't want to do that.
Nice one, Kay.
That clonk was the sound of the side fender hitting the end of a piece of Armco. Thank heavens. Approaching Barlaston, a place that I've walked to during the week to to buy food from a one-stop shop. Apart from that and a pub, there ain't a lot else. Another low one. Hence the reason I'm prepared this time with the stubby exhaust. Farewell Barlaston, the home of yet another episode of Travels by Narrowboat. Are you liking my radio voice? Someday, all travel vlogs will be made this way. Chugging throughout the day with Radio TBN. This house, with the moorings and what looks like a dry dock, is for sale. That's the one. I'll have a rummage down the back of the, well, not the sofa, down the back of the IKEA chair. I've seen some nice private moorings, but that one has gone straight to the top of the list. Nice soft hands. Notice the free moving neck. And no restriction in the hands or arms of the rider. The age-old debate between classical and classique. Ooh, 101. Another recent comment has been regarding travelling along the canals. And the question was, why? Why travel along the canals? It seems so wasteful. Surely it would be better to just find a nice spot, moor up, read a book, and never move. Well, that's all well and good. I did pretty much that for 3 years in Garstang Marina. But then that means there's no travel videos. This is Turnover Bridge, an ingenious solution to the problem back in the days when horses were pulling boats of when the towpath changed sides. Such is the construction that it's possible for the horse to remain attached to the boat whilst the boat goes under the bridge. And if there was somewhere to tie up, I would have gone back there and filmed it. Ah well. I can't do everything, can I? But yeah, fabulous timing that.
Been waiting for you.
That's fabulous timing, isn't it? If they're all like that, well. So the first of 4 at Meaford, and once I've done that, I may be doing 2 more at Stone for the boat service point. Oh, and I've got another boat coming up at the next lock, so that one's set for me as well. I love these little tunnels just before locks. You often see these little houses next to the locks, and it's quite simply a place to store the stop planks for when the lock needs closing and draining for maintenance and so on. That's one leaky lock. Despite my cool, icy exterior, I'm enjoying these locks. Hey, I remember this little boat. Looks like there's a boat coming up the lock. The viewer here on his boat, he has a Ruston Newbury engine in there. And I'm relieved to hear that his also smokes when he opens it up. Now that is what I call an engine room. And an engine, of course. What a gorgeous boat. boat coming up the next lock, so I'm just going to sit here and wait until they come out of there, and then we'll cross over halfway or thereabouts. Right, I'm ready, they're ready.
You alright? Yeah, mate.
Very good.
I'm pushing it close for you.
Oh, yeah, cheers. A passerby there very kindly closing the locks for me. Now around a mile to the top lock at Stone, and a place I've heard nothing but very, very, very good stories about. Another comment and question I received recently on my lock-up and no smoking chimney video, the video where I went into what locks are, what they do, how they work and how to operate them. And the question was, on that very video, could I explain what locks are, what they do, how they work and how you operate them? Also on that same video, where I had the mishap in the lock with Aslan and ripped off the chimney and the side cleat, I received a question on that very video, how did Aslan get damaged and what was damaged? The point I'm trying to make by reading out these various comments is that if you clearly can't be bothered to watch a video which answers the very question you have, then in all honesty, I can't be bothered to answer. Good job I have a sense of humour, isn't it? Something tells me Stone is going to be a highlight of the Trent and Mersey. Anywhere that has a sign up saying welcome to Stone, the birthplace of the Trent and Mersey Canal, must be something rather special. Petter McLaren, twin cylinder, 70 this year. Somebody's moored up in the lock waiting area. Ah well, improvisation and adaptation is the mother of how's your father. In summary, the lock waiting area is not the place to tie up for a spot of lunch. Though I must say, it did look delicious.
Country House Trent. You're right.
All right, very good. a difficult job, but someone's got to do it, you know? One more and then it's the boat service point. Just by here is the boat service point. All done. Hopefully now just a few feet or 10 and a mooring. Not sure if these are all visitor moorings, but I'll soon find out. We'll see what the board says. No sign so far saying private moorings. Yes, there is. Oh, blast. Well, if there isn't a mooring for the next lock, then it's 2 locks, both downhill, and I'm sure I can moor up somewhere straight after that. Are there any visitor moorings along here?
Yeah, just below this lot there's space.
Great. Well, the word on the street from that boat there is space just below this lock. I'll just quickly tie up here, close the lock gates, and then this mooring right in front will do me. That's it then for today. They're 48 hours, so I probably won't be able to get away with staying here all week, but we'll see how it goes. Towns are great for supplies and things, but there's no substitute for a bit of clean, fresh air, greenery, and the sounds of nature. The local bar and grill, marvellous.